Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, then thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you have been here for a while, then thanks for coming back. In case you didn't know, my name is Greta Smith and I have a review for you today. So I am super excited about today's review. I have 3 different brushes that I'm going to be trying out for you. One is a very high-end brush. The other 2 are possible dupes that I found at Walmart. I'm going to use each brush in a different section of my face, and I'm going to let you know if it's really worth paying more money or if the cheaper versions can get you by just as easy. And I'm all about saving some money because this girl's cheap. So if you're interested in finding out about a possible dupe, then keep on watching. The first makeup brush set that I'm going to be reviewing for you today is a pretty well-known brand that basically it's everywhere on the internet. Every Instagram account, YouTube video, you'll see some kind of beauty guru using this brush, and that is the Artis brushes. This set was actually part of a Mother's Day special. I got it for $185, and it contains 5 brushes. It's the Oval 8, the Oval 6, the Oval 3, the Linear 1, the palm brush, and it also comes with a cleaning kit and a cleaning pad, and it comes in this handy box, which I think is pretty cool. I have not opened this yet, so I'm kind of excited to see what's in it. So this is kind of like an unboxing. You open it up and everything's wrapped inside of this nice little tissue paper. I really don't want to tear this. I hate tearing like really pretty packaging. It absolutely just tears my nerves up for some reason. I think it's the OCD part of me, which I'm very OCD, but yeah. So inside there is the Elite Mirror Collection. It's the palm brush. There's the Oval 8. It is a special 3 brush set with the Oval 3, Oval 6, and Linear 1. There's some brush cleaner, a little booklet, the brush cleaning pad, and some more bubble wrap. I'm going to save this and have some fun later on. The next brush set that I have to talk about is the Mermaid Multi-Purpose Brush Set. I got this set off of the Walmart website. It was, I think, $18.99, and then I did the free shipping. So it was not that expensive. It comes with 10 different brushes, so that's a lot more than the 5 from the Artis set, and it's a 1/10 of the price. So already I'm kind of excited about how this kit's gonna do. The next brush set that I got was the Moda Prismatic 4-piece brush set. I love these because they're almost the mermaid coloring. They're very reflective, very pretty. And these were $17 from walmart.com. And again, I did free shipping on those brushes. Going forward, I'm going to be applying makeup all over my face with 3 different brushes. Should probably use the bigger brushes, but I want to use brushes that are all pretty much the exact same size. So these are the 3 that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Artis on this side of my face, the mermaid brushes on this side of my face, and the prismatic ones on my forehead. As far as initial feel, the Artis brush feels a little bit softer, but not much. The bristles on the Moda brush is still very soft, if I had to choose between the Moda and the Mermaid, I would say that the Moda is softer than the Mermaid brush, but they all feel very similar. The Artis brush is a lot heavier than the other two. I mean, it feels like it's made out of a better quality. So we're gonna dive in and I am gonna do my makeup. Going forward, I've already prepped my skin with the MAC Prep Plus Prime. And I'm gonna be going in with the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in color NW13. This may be a little light because last weekend I was at a festival and I got so much sun, but it is what it is. I wish these things had a pump. It'd make it so much easier. So first I'm gonna go in with the Mermaid brush on this side of my face. So far, this brush is very soft. I can see a few brush strokes. Sorry, I'm gonna have to use this to be able to see a little bit better, but it does leave a few brush strokes, but if I go, that's only if I like bear down. If I go at it lightly, then there's not as many brush strokes. Overall though, I would say that this one is a pretty good job. The next one I'm going to use is the Moda, and I'm going to be going in on my forehead with it. I'm going to pour out a little bit more foundation. That first one soaked up. The Mermaid brush actually soaked up kind of a good bit of foundation. I didn't realize how much it actually used. Another reason that I went in with the smaller brushes is my brows are already on here and I'm not about to mess them things up. They take way too long to perfect. I'm actually a natural blonde, and so I actually yesterday just got my hair done a little bit darker, and so this is kind of new to me, having darker hair, but now I can finally draw my eyebrows on a little bit darker. This brush is still pretty soft. It feels a little, on the skin, it feels a little bit rougher than the Mermaid brush. I feel like with this one, I can't get it rubbed in as well. I'm having to come down my nose just to smooth that out. But I think overall it still did a pretty good job. Lastly, I'm going to use the Artis brush. On this cheek. I don't know if if it's just because I didn't have as much foundation, but it's almost as if the Artis brush is picking up a little bit of the foundation off my skin. And if I bear down too hard, it actually does leave little brush marks like the other two did. If I've learned anything from between these three brushes, it's you have to use a very, very light touch with all three, or otherwise it's going to leave a brush mark. And it seemed as if the Artis brush actually pulled more product from my face if I tried to bear down with any pressure. So I had to go very light to keep it from making any kind of mark or from pulling up my foundation off my face. For my next test, I'm going to take the Artis Oval 8 and then the Mermaid and the Moda in a little bit bigger size, and I'm going to be applying powder. I have the Mineralize Skin Finish by MAC in Light Plus, and I'm just going to use this as kind of like a setting powder. I'm going to start with the Artis brush and just go over my skin. Using it, it actually picks up a good amount of product. And as far as between these three brushes, this is actually, with the Oval 8, it's a noticeable difference in how much softer it is as far as just touching it with my hands. Next, I'm going to go in with the Mermaid brush on this cheek. It actually picked up a fair amount of product as well. On the face, the Mermaid brush feels just as soft as the Artis brush. I honestly can't really see a difference. And application-wise, I can't really tell a difference. Lastly, I'm going to go in with the Moda brush on my forehead. It picks up a good amount of product as well. As far as application, I actually feel like this glides across the skin a lot better than the other two. The only thing I don't like about this one is the head of it is so flexible. It just kind of feels cheap compared to the other two. But price-wise, it is cheaper than the Artis brush, but it's more expensive than the Mermaid brush because you get more in the Mermaid brush set. You get 10 where you only get 4 in the Moda, and it's only $1 cheaper. So that's where I'm at there. So of the two, I'm going to take this Mary Kay Baked Cheek Powder. And I think I'm going to use the Moda and the Artis because I feel like application-wise, they did the best of the three. And I'm going to use them to apply my cheek color with. And as far as application of cheek color, I feel like the Moda wins. It's a lot easier to control, and it could be because it's just a tad bit smaller than the Artis brush, but it it's easier to control and it feels better on the skin putting the blush on. Next, I'm going to go in with each brush and do just a little bit of light contouring just to see how well they blend. And I'm going to use the same brushes in the same areas of my face. And for contouring, I am using the Anastasia contour kit. For me, I like a very cool toned contour just because I'm pretty fair skinned and my skin's already a cool tone, so I like to go in with this color right here. I like how the Artis brush just makes a pretty defined line right there. I'm going to clean it off just a little bit and go in with a little bit lighter color. Just to see if I can clean that line up, and if not, then I can't. The next brush I'm going to use is the Mermaid brush, going in with the same color. I actually really like the way that that went on. I felt like I had more control over where the product was going to go with the Mermaid brush. I don't know about you, but whenever I do my makeup, I make the craziest faces. Lastly, I'm going to do the contour around my head because, I mean, let's be honest, I kind of have a big forehead. So I guess now it's time for me to give you my final verdict. As far as which brush is better, I think they each kind of do better in different areas. As far as foundation application, I think that the Mermaid brush wins. The $19 set from Walmart. As far as which one is the softest overall and has probably higher quality bristles, I do think the Artis brush is a little bit softer. As far as like powder application and contour and highlight, I think the Moda does the best. But overall, is the Artis worth 10 times the price as the other ones? No. I think that if you go and buy the Moda set or the Mermaid set from Walmart, you're going to get just as good of a quality of brush. The only thing is what the fibers or the bristles are made out of feels different. The Moda and the Mermaid feel like they're made out of the same kind of material, and the Artis brush feels like it's made out of something else. But as far as makeup application, I think they're both base, or all three are pretty much on the exact same level. So whatever you want, if you want something that feels more sturdy, a heavier feel, a better feel, go with the Artis. If you want something pretty, but you don't care how like sturdy or heavy it feels, then go with the Moda. I mean, this is just gorgeous. And if you want something that feels a little bit sturdier and you don't care if it's black or whatever, then, and you just want something cheap, then go with the Mermaid brushes, because honestly, they're all three great. And I can't justify spending 10 times the price for a brush that something cheaper almost does the exact same job. If you liked this video or if you liked what you saw, if you have any questions, then comment down below, and also make sure to subscribe and thumbs up this video if you liked it. Thanks. I did not like the way that was. My name is Greta Smith. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. And it comes with